Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Q&A stream on the channel. Once again, thank you all for joining me in the stream and hope you guys do enjoy. Before I say anything else, if you guys do want to participate in these Q&A videos and Q&A streams, go check out the links down below. Not the links down below, but my information down below as far as my Twitter, my Discord, where you guys can ask me questions directly. I answer them live on stream. So there's a lot of good ones today, a lot of ones I want to go over for the sake of the stream, and we're going to be talking about them for a minute. And real quick, I want to talk about all the stuff that's happened in chat. Everybody that's been saying that I'm late, why does life bend you over? Everybody's been saying I'm late. I was done studying like an hour ago. I'm not gonna lie. I was done studying like 40 minutes before the stream. I was like, I'm all Gucci. I was done. I studied like biology for like an hour. I studied like my health stuff like 40 minutes. I was good. I was waiting. What's up, Nim? And then my mom had to use my computer for business purposes. She needed to use it for business, so she's obviously have to do her job. That's not my fault, so I got to deal with it, right? Nothing against my mom. She's doing her job. So everybody that's saying I'm late, that was out of my control. That was out of my control. If I'm ever late, that's either some stuff that's completely out of my control. Nothing is up? You still late? It's not my fault. It is literally not my fault. And the fact that I literally put in chat, the stream is going to be late. Stop your being a bum. I literally said the stream is going to be a little bit late. My mom is using my computer. I put that in chat for people, and people still complain. And people still complain. Bro. Hold on. I gotta get into the chat. But, yes, we are going to be doing I don't care. Everybody, I'm not perfect. I understand. Yeah, thank you for understanding. I'm sorry if I'm late, but y'all gotta understand. Your boy cannot control some things sometimes. Some things happen out of my thing. Like, sometimes it gets really, it's annoying for me to be late on stream, so I don't really joke around the fact, like, I know it's memes and everything and stuff like that, but you gotta understand. Seriously, it's not my fault. I was doing stuff. I'm busy. I was good. I was Gucci like 40 minutes before the stream, but then I'm like, oh, fine, I get a break. I can finally just chill. Everything in life happens, and then you don't get a break, and you have to keep on going throughout your day. But anyways, I want to answer some of you guys' questions on the Discord. Why am I watching a live stream? That's weird. I meant... Alright, we're just reading stuff. Oh, and then DM me. Yes, people all worried about if I'm gonna stream or not. Jeez, I said I'm still gonna stream. I never said I was still gonna stream. I said the stream was gonna be a little bit late. Everybody's all worried and stuff, man. Yeesh. This is what I get for uploading every single day. If I may stop uploading every single day because y'all get spoiled. Y'all get spoiled. I forgot you was gonna stream. Okay, that's understandable. But people get spoiled, bro. I swear, if I keep live streaming every day and keep on being on this consistent grind, people are gonna be like, "Man, Master L, you stream every day. Now you can't stream today." I may freaking not stream every day. People can be like that. Shame? No, that's all right though. I still appreciate it. So where are all the questions? Okay, that was a while back. That was the Kahoot stream. Where's my at everyone? Jeez. So chill? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the thing about YouTube that people are like, oh, you can only post like once or twice a week. That's not how it works for small YouTubers. I'm gonna tell you one right now. Like, being small YouTubers, you gotta be kind of consistent. Like, unless your content is just like really, really good and you can afford it, which usually you gotta have an audience to watch it already. Like, usually that's not how YouTube works. Like, usually smaller YouTubers, like, they be on that grind and stuff and uploading so much and have that period where they upload so much, because that's not how YouTube works. You need to stay consistent. As a smaller YouTuber, I watch a lot of smaller YouTubers, like, you need to stay consistent, because, like, you do, like, that. I did that once per week, like, upload, and my channel did doo-doo, and that was for, like, a month and a half, so I know from experience it doesn't work. It's going to be above and beyond. Yeah, you gotta go above and beyond. I send the question? Okay, I'll respond to your question. Alright, I'm going to stop talking to chat for a little bit. So during this stream, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, I got to get something out real quick. But I will not be talking to chat as much in this one. Well, I will be talking to chat, but after I'm kind of finished talking about, after I'm finished talking about the questions. Once I get into the questions and stuff, I'm just going to, I'm just going to, you know, answer, talk about the topic, then you guys can give your ideas about the topic later on. Alright. I'm a small YouTuber. Yeah, I understand. Like, I'm a small YouTuber too, but you gotta stick on that grind. But, okay. Then people asking me questions now. There's 2 people in the Discord with Deku as their... Okay. Alright. Well, what's up, FT boy? What's up? I was gonna call you Boy 5. What's up, Boy 5? Thank you for joining this stream. Oh, Karius is up in the stream as well. Alright. So, I'm gonna switch over to the DMs real quick. So, some of these may be a little bit inappropriate. I can't really filter, but I won't respond to ones that are kind of inappropriate. My first one that's coming in from Arcane, one of the sergeants on the server, one of my, person I know, says, what are your thoughts on high school, Master L? Alright, so, I guess... Oh, wait, whoa. What's going on my screen over here? Hold on, I need to fix this. Alright, so while I fix this, I want to give my thoughts on it real quick. To be fair, to be frank, like... It's just a lot of work so far, and it's just like, I'm not really in it for the enjoyment part of it. I'm just in here just for the grades, and so I make sure I can go to college I want. This swipe, no, I'm not going to talk to chat. I'm not going to talk to chat, but honestly, high school, it's okay. I mean, it's kind of just school at the end of the day for me. It's kind of how I view it. It's like kind of like a job. You go there, you got to get what you want to get done. You got to get it done. You gotta get it done well. That's why I've been studying so much, because usually when I study, I feel way more confident about myself in my test, and lately, I took 2 tests. Oh, I took 1 test today, and I feel really confident about it. So, it's just, school is just all about being prepared and about life. It sucks. Pretty much, it sucks. It's just a lot of hard work. I mean, that's all it is for me. For me, I went into this mindset about school is, I just went into it about thinking, like, on this mindset level, just like, I have to do this because I want a good job in the future. I have to do this because I want a scholarship, because I know, well, college is only going to get more expensive from here. So I know, well, I probably have to get a scholarship. So, like, that's the thing. I have to keep working and striving and working hard so I can provide for myself and provide for my family sometime in the future. So I don't really view it as like fun or anything like that for now. I mean, yeah, I have friends and stuff, but I mainly view high school as just like going there to work. So I'm gonna look at the chat to see what you guys said real quick, and then we'll move on to the next topic. Fat Boy said, yeah, it sucks, and college is free in the UK. Wow, really? I gotta look into that. Well, I'm going to the UK, people. What? Oh, come on. God dang it. Country sucks. Well, that's just how I think about high school. I mean, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's what's needed, and nothing is going to be perfect. So, nothing's going to be perfect, so I just got to do what I can do so I can get good grades, which I feel like I have been. I took a test today, and I feel pretty confident about myself. And one thing, I tell you, all you kids, right now, I know a lot of y'all going into high school right now. I tell a lot of y'all that are going into high school right now, study your butts off and be prepared. Because I know a lot of people who do not study at all. I know many people, most people do not study at all. Study and be prepared. I know a lot of people tell themselves that, hey, I don't need to study. I pay attention in class. It's different when you get to college. Trust me. I'm just saying, for all the people that are going to high school and all the people that are going to college, study and be prepared for anything. I'm just saying. Because usually I don't ever get caught off guard because for the last couple of years, actually for the last couple of years, I've been studying a lot more and that's actually been helping me because I haven't made a C on a report card in years. So I have been making B's and mostly A's for years now. So studying helps. This is a quick tip for all of you people that are going to high school, man. But let's get on to the next question real quick, broskies. Why do you... Okay, the question coming from that... the one Mr. Eagle on the channel asks, Master L, why do you like Nintendo so much? That is a fantastic question. Hey, he makes good grades? Yeah, I make good grades. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Mostly all A's, right? But I'm in my last year. No, be prepared always. But you make D's. Alright. So, why do I like Nintendo so much? That is a fantastic question. Well, as a person who literally has the Nintendo Switch by their desk and Nintendo 3DS chips on his desk, you know, you can obviously tell if you watch my channel, the content that I play, the games that I play, and the content that I make. I'm a big fan of Nintendo. So, I guess I can't really... I mean, to the certain point, Nintendo is kind of like... It's been there for me for such a long time. Like, I remember as a kid, one of my first games ever playing is Pokemon. Pokemon was one of the first things I ever saw. I remember one of the first things I ever remembered seeing. I think it was like the really old school Pokemon too, like the red and blue. And I fell in love with games from that point on. And I got into the Marios and the Zeldas later on. But it's literally like Nintendo's been with me for such a long time. Like, it's like a part of me. Like I know people make fun of me for like, oh, you still like Nintendo's baby stuff. But Nintendo sells really well. Their sales for the Nintendo Switch have been amazing. I stick with this company for such a long time. Like, for such a ridiculously long time. It's like, my entire life, I can't betray them at this point. I do love Sony. I do love other companies. I do love Xbox and Microsoft and stuff like that. But truly, my heart belongs to Nintendo. Mainly because they basically started off my interest in gaming in general. Really, when I think about it. Because, like, I didn't get into gaming until after I got into Nintendo. And Nintendo just opened up my field of vision. You know, I started getting into other games like Call of Duty and stuff like that later down the line, but it all started with Nintendo. It all started with Pokemon, Smash Bros, Kid Icarus, actually. Kid Icarus, F-Zero, freaking Zelda. Zelda's really one that hits home for me. Games like this are amazing, you know. I love them. Simply put it. But, I'm gonna look towards the comments now to see what you guys think. I'm noticing something really weird. I'm sorry to interrupt the topic, but whenever it says the Carius on screen, that's Timmy's icon. Does anybody else notice that? Because that's Carius in the chat, but you hate PS4. I don't hate PS4. I like all the companies, to be fair. I like all the companies. It's just I can't afford a PS4, so that's the thing. Does anybody else notice that? Is that the Carius or is that Timmy? I'm sorry I broke that topic real quick, but that's really disturbing me. I noticed that. Like, I can't tell. It's not Timmy. What's wrong with my streaming thing? Carius is the new Timmy? Is that a meme? Did you guys meme that? Because the thing is, like, on my screen right here, it has Carius as, like, icon. But on the name, it has the Carius. Why do I have the Timmy profile pic? I have no clue. That is so weird. I'm sorry I interrupted the stream for that, but, like, I think there may be something going on with my software right now. Because that's odd. Like, those are two of my mods, and they talk to each other a lot. But why does he... I don't know. You got hacked, bro? It doesn't for me. It does for me on my screen. That's odd. But we're going to keep on talking about... Let's go to the next question. But seriously, good question, man. Nintendo... God, I love Nintendo. But, next question. Did you pay respects for Stephen Carl? Okay. let's talk about this real quick. So, if you guys not know, the person that Stephen Carl, was the number one from, like, what was it, Lazy Town. He was a character from Lazy Town, a kind of a kids show from a long time, not really a long time ago, from a little bit ago, and he sadly passed away from cancer. He was kind of a big deal on the internet, if I guess you could say that, but he recently died of cancer, which is really, really sad. But let's just take a moment of silence to for tribute for him. Okay. Cancer took another one, but that was really sad to hear. I mean, just in general, to see another person die like that. But he died of cancer, and I actually did pay respects to him earlier this morning when my friend told me, and I looked on my Twitter later on. I was like, man, that's just like, he died yesterday, yeah. I was just like, man, that's another person that, like, another big deal on the internet dying to cancer. I'm pretty sure the original, like, big, it was like a big black man on the internet, like, he was just like I guess you could say a bigger black, I can't say the word, but, you know, bigger, he was a meme to a certain extent. He was a funny guy, and he died. He sadly passed away of cancer too, and that was another one that got taken away from us. But it's such a horrible disease, it takes so many people away from us. So it's just like, yeah, that guy. I'm not gonna say that word, but yeah, that guy. That was his internet persona. But yeah, it was really, really sad to hear that cancer took away another person, and my heart goes out to the family and everything. I hate cancer. Don't we all, man? It's just horrible, you know. Hearing about the fact that that horrible disease took another person away from us, even if we don't know him personally, it's just horrible hearing about the fact that another family has been affected by that horrible disease that nobody wants to deal with. But we're not going to leave that off with a sad tone. I feel like people that, yeah, press F to pay respects. Thank you, guys. I'm looking at the chat, but seriously, for this topic, I'll look at the chat because it was really, really sad. And, you know, that's parents from my mom's side. Yeah, cancer is I'm very sorry to hear that, Matthew, but cancer is a very horrible disease. Very, very horrible disease. Can we get an F to pay respects? Cancer is just horrible, and I hate it. We all hate it, don't we? But we're gonna go on to the next one. Thank you all so much. Next question coming in from Master. Oh, the number one guy. Okay, yeah, that was the next one. You know, he died from cancer. We answered that. Saturday the X death. Why pay respects? Okay, I don't know what that means. How many? No, not reading that one either. Nope. Have you ever seen a girl breathe? I don't. How do you see a person breathe? Define a girlfriend. Something I don't have. I'm not reading any of these. My profile pic. What animes do you watch? Okay, finally an actual question. Okay, what animes do you watch? Okay, that's a question I get a lot because I'm into anime. So let's do a note that's actually more positive. What animes do I watch? Now, okay, what animes do I watch? That's a pretty interesting thing that you have going on there. But for what animes I watch, I'm a really big fan of shonen. If you guys know what shonen is, they're produced by Shonen Jump. I do love Death Note. I love Naruto, One Piece, but those are the really big ones that I love. I like some smaller stuff, like Reborn is really not smaller, but it's regarded as one of some of the best shonen, but at the same time not really known as much. I like other anime like Erased, like the 12 episode, 13 episode kind of stuff. I love Megalobox. That was a really great anime. I love all types of shonen anime. I guess is my favorite type of anime, but I do like myself a good murder mystery anime as well. That's probably my favorite genre. Now I'm gonna look to the comments what you guys said. Boruto's gay, don't watch. I already watched Boruto. For the most part, I don't really like. Well, Boruto's alright. I'll just say that. Like, if you watch like the latest Boruto stuff, you can say Boruto's okay. All I do is watch the better parts of Boruto. I don't watch the rest of the crap because I don't really like it. But I can agree with you on some points. But I think Boruto is going in. If you read the Boruto manga, to be fair, the Boruto manga is good. I read the manga and it's pretty freaking good. What hentai do you watch? I'm not gonna answer. One Punch Man. Yeah, that's getting in season 2. Fat Boy sent you a friend request. Oh snap, Jalen. But let me go ahead and answer this friend request. But let's go back to, It's time to go back to the comments. So next comment. Thoughts on Attack on Titan, even in the manga? That is good. Another great, fantastic question. So, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. Okay, Attack on Titan is a weird series for me. I don't hate Attack on Titan, but I don't especially love it either. I don't know. Attack on Titan is in this weird spot for me. I mean, the last chapter I read, and the last couple of chapters I read, actually were really good story or plot-wise. And it was really interesting. Like, Attack on Titan has those moments where it can be extremely interesting and extremely crazy. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, I love that theory. There's one theory that's going around the Attack on Titan community, this anime, and the manga adapted version. It's crazy. But in other times, I kind of drop off the manga because sometimes I not get bored with it. But the manga goes through not dry periods, but most anime do, and I don't know. Attack on Titan is not really my favorite type of series per se. So sometimes I can get a little bit bored with it. At other times, I can be really interested, and I guess I could say I don't want to say that, but I guess I have to because it's true. Attack on Titan is a weird space for me, but I do like it. I guess. I guess that's a weird way of saying I like it. So now we'll look at the chat once again to see what you guys said. You like Ochako or Deku ship? That's from My Hero Academia. Yes, I do. I support that. All right, next question. What is your favorite meme? I've answered this before on stream. My favorite meme is any meme with Kermit the Frog in it. I think Kermit the Frog is like one of the funniest like characters of all time. Like, he's actually hilarious. I love Kermit the Frog. Which is better, Attack on Titan manga or anime? Now that's an argument that you can make. Since I don't know, maybe I'm not the best person. Since I'm not the best person to say exactly, I guess I'm not the best person to say it, but the anime has certain qualities about it, since, like, the fact that, you know, it's being made years after the manga was already made, and they can make adjustments and changes. Like in My Hero Academia, they do the same thing similar, where they can just change some things and some things for the better to make it more enjoyable to watch. Because some periods in the manga, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get, like, not turned off, I guess you could say turned off, and I just, like, I'd rather not watch this. I feel like in a lot of times in that manga, in the manga version, there's some periods like that. I gotta see what the anime does in this season. I feel like I haven't watched the anime of Attack on Titan yet, season 3, that much. I am like 3 episodes behind, but once I'll probably give you more of a concrete answer in the next Q&A if you guys could ask me the same question. But as right now, I do like the manga, but the anime I feel like is going on a route of like trying to make things better than a manga, which I feel like a lot of manga and like, I don't know. I feel like that's the thing. If you have a series like Attack on Titan, I feel like it should do. Like, if the author themselves sees like errors and stuff that they made years back while making this series, and they say, "Hey, well, that makes a lot of sense. We should change this and this and that to make this better." I feel like that would be a much better show / anime, in my opinion. So that's my feelings about Attack on Titan manga and anime. I've got 3 questions about that. Wow, okay, I know I'm saying once again, I'm not going to get off topic, but holy crap, Mr. Eagle, thank you for joining me in another stream. I really appreciate it. Do you like the Ochako? Yes, I just said I like the ship. The ship is amazing. Yes, I like it. That's the normie ship, so I guess I'll just say yes. So, we're going to go to the next question. What is your favorite show besides Yu-Gi-Oh? Now, if we're talking about anime, our answer anime. So I guess we're talking about shows in general. That's a very hard question, because it's a very hard question, because you guys know you have your animations, like your Western animation, like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Then you have your live action shows like The Flash, which are really good. And then you have your anime, which are a whole nother ballpark. I guess I don't really know what you would define as a show. I mean, I guess I know what you would define as a show, but I'm like, I don't really know. Besides Yu-Gi-Oh could go for both at this point. I love Yu-Gi-Oh so much. I guess I can't. Can JoJo? Can we do JoJo meme? No. Honestly, one of my favorite shows I watch. No animes. Honestly, one of my favorite shows, legitimately, that I've been watching lately is Chef Ramsay anything. Like, a lot of Chef Ramsay's like Hell's Kitchen, not Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares. That is amazing. I love anything related to Chef Ramsay. I think he's just so cool, man. I think anything related to Chef Ramsay is just like, that's good. That's good right there. Especially his newest show, 24 hours and back or something like that. I've been watching that. I'm actually a couple episodes behind because of school, but that's more episodes to watch, right? But I feel like that's probably my favorite show I'm watching right now. Alright, let's look at the comments once again. Come in from Nintendo Gaming. Kitchen Nightmares. Where's the lamb sauce? God, the Gordon Ramsay memes are just so amazing. I love them so much. Gordon Ramsay is just so freaking funny, dude. Like, he just brings this atmosphere when he walks into a room, and it's just so cool. I'm gonna go on to the next one. Favorite video game? Okay, that's a good question. I frequently get that as well. I frequently ask that as well. My favorite video game, which I'll be talking about this in one of my later shows this week. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I'll be talking about that tomorrow. Well, probably tonight as well. Probably tomorrow. I'll be talking about that later tonight. Wink, 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 wink. I'm not even gonna read what's in chat right now, but honestly, my favorite game of all time, it's hard. Zelda Breath of the Wild is up there because how much crap I did in that game. But honestly, my favorite game of all time that I had the most experience with is Kid Icarus Uprising. If you guys not know what Kid Icarus is, it's one of like Nintendo's OG like pixel like 1990s like series, like the NSES series. Like, that series is old. It doesn't get updated a lot, so whenever they make a game, you expect it to be good. Kid Icarus Uprising was on the 3DS, and it came out around 2012 or 2013. I'm pretty sure it got the Gamers Award, like the Game of the Year, actually, or handheld game. I know it got Game of the Year, I think, for 2013. 8-bit? Kid Icarus is old. But Kid Icarus Uprising brought such an amazing new experience with so many weapons, so many new characters, the bosses. Like, the game... Oh my god, I love so many things about the game. I guess I'll start off with the characters. The characters are just so... Some of them sometimes feel a little bit one-dimensional, but other times you have characters just like... It's weird, I like you, but I shouldn't like you type of thing. And it makes you think more about the character and what they are and what they stand for. And then you have the bosses, which are kind of the characters. One thing that annoys me about Kid Icarus Uprising is like how well they design their bosses. Not even like for like the gameplay aspect. It's just I like some of their bosses. Like, I feel bad when I kill them because they're just like kind of really, really cool. Like Hades, the final boss in the game. He would talk and I would laugh legitimately because what he would say would be funny. And like, man, this is literally like the devil in this series. I'm laughing at the devil himself in this series. That game is crazy. It's about this angel that goes across and saves the day. It's literally amazing, the game. I love the game so much. I wish they would make another like version of Kid Icarus, but Kid Icarus Uprising, from the music too is amazing in that game. Like, God, I love listening to the soundtrack. You can just tell so much work was put into that game. To the weapons and the gameplay in that series is just like, oh my god. From different levels, one thing I do love about the gameplay, like, you have different levels, and the different levels bring, like, different, like, overworlds, and how you would, like, go through them and stuff, and the amount of difficulty. And one thing I do love about that game is the fact that you get to choose the difficulty once again. That game is freaking amazing. I love it so much. I probably will never get old of it. Like, unless the next Kid Icarus game is somehow better than it, then it'll be my new favorite game. But for right now, it stands that Kid Icarus Uprising is my #1 favorite game of all time. But let's go on to the next question. Not gonna read the next one. Favorite game console. Favorite game console. Okay, favorite game console. Now, I know what you're saying right now. Master L, boy, if you don't... Okay, hear me out. I've never had a PS4 before. I've never had a PS4 before because I'm a Nintendo boy. I don't have enough money. I'm a PC kid, so I don't think PC counts. The Nintendo Switch and how much gameplay it's been able to give me over the years has been insane. Like, literally, this thing, I love it. I'm not even gonna show that comment on stream. I'm sorry, Kill the Beast. I see what you put. I'm sorry I've taken a moment out of the stream, but Kill the Beast, please. If you're gonna put comments like those, I obviously can block those. Just come on, man. The chat shows up on screen. Think about other people. But this console is like amazing. Like, I love the fact that you can take it wherever you want to go. I have Naruto the Storm trilogy on the Switch. I've played 50, almost close to 50 hours in that game, I think. Something close to that. And I've had it for like a couple of months. That's crazy for me. I get to take this everywhere I go. I can take these two sides and fit it into my pocket. I think the Switch is so amazing for me that it's a console. The Switch is a console. What are you going to tell me that the Switch is not a console? The Switch is amazing because it's a console and it's mobile at the same time. That's why it's sold so well. Like, a lot of these indie games that you can get on here are mobile, and it's like it improves the gaming experience so much for people like me. Where it's like one part of the summer I was constantly moving, like I didn't have time to sit down. I would take my Switch with me, put it in a box, or put it in my pocket, or put it in like some front pocket, and boom. That's why I love the Switch so much. Now, let me look at the comments real quick. It's literally a console. You cannot tell me that the Nintendo Switch is not a console. Go look it up on Google. Here's the port right here. Here's the console part. You literally cannot tell me that the Nintendo Switch is not a console. Like, you know how stupid that you sound right now. Go look it up on Google. It's literally a console. It's literally a home console. You can play it at home. You can play it anywhere. That's the whole point. I love it so much. For people that are busier and maybe have an indie game or a fighting game that you like playing a lot, you can take that on the go. I feel like that just helps me so much and get so many hours of game, especially RPGs. Alright, next question. Favorite Mario, Sonic, or Nintendo game? Okay, I'm gonna go for Mario. Mario game. My favorite Mario game of all time. That is a toughie. That is really a toughie. Odyssey was a great experience on stream. I actually finished that game on stream. That was freaking good. Odyssey was really fun. 64 will always be one of my favorites no matter what. Galaxy was freaking good. Sunshine was really good. Freaking... Oh my god. There were so many good Mario games. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm playing Super Mario World, what was it, 3 on my phone right now. I can do like a playthrough with that on my phone. Like, I think, honestly, I gotta go with 64. 64 Odyssey for me, man. Probably 64. 64 was just like... Guys, I played too much of 64. I done speed runs of 64. That's how bored I was. Super Mario 64. Favorite Sonic game? Okay, I never played Sonic Heroes and stuff like that. I did play those at a time, but in my older age, I'm not really a big fan of 3D Sonic games anyways. To be fair, some of my favorite Sonic... Okay, Mania. Mania is really good. Forces... No, I'm playing Forces was garbage. Generations was really good. Shadow the Hedgehog, does that count? No, I'm playing. Okay, I gotta answer this question. I guess Mania or Generations, because I never played them. I did play them much. I played the original, like, what is it, the original Sonic on Sega, and I liked it a lot, so that's probably why Mania was one of my favorites. So, and my favorite Nintendo game overall, Sunshine. Okay. Let me think about this. I already said my favorite Nintendo game overall. It's Kid Icarus Uprising. It comes from Nintendo. Now let me look at the comments real quick before I go on. Sunshine was good. Sunshine was good. I love Lost World. Ugh, Lost World was garbage. I hated Lost World. I'm sorry. That was garbage. I never even finished that game. That's how bad it was. Like, I watched all of the game, but that game was horrible. I'm sorry, guys, if you guys don't agree with me. I hated Lost World. Lost World was just janky, and the controls sucked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I triggered you. I'm not going to get in an argument with you, because... I'm doing a stream. What is your favorite? Nope. Another question coming from Arcane. Jesus Christ. Arcane, you're going in today, bro. If you were to make a story or a manga, what would it be like or about? So he's asked me this question before. Now I can think about it. Okay. What if I was to make a manga or an anime? To be fair, the type of person that I am, I love adventure series. Where... hey, Lost World and Forces. Don't unsub. Wait, I gotta take a minute. Don't unsub. I'm sorry, Gata Quito. Forces was bad. That game was dookie. I'm sorry. Prove me otherwise. That game is jank. I'm sorry though. I mean, we have different opinions. I can't. Did you actually unsub? Gata Quito. Gata Quito. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Don't unsub. I'm sorry for having an opinion. I didn't mean to have an opinion. Gato Quito, sub back, bro. Sub back. I'm sorry, but like I don't like those games, especially like Lost World. Lost World was just bad. I'm not the only person on the internet that thinks that either. Come on, Gato Quito, subscribe back, broski. But what was I talking about? I gotta look. Oh, manga. Sorry, I got derailed. Okay, to be fair, I would make an adventure series. I love like taking like like the way that Gato Quito. Come on, man. I'm sorry. Like you can't be mad at me the fact that I have a different opinion. That's childish. Like somebody came on stream and said Pokemon was garbage and said I'm garbage. Like, am I gonna get mad? Not really, because it's an opinion. Everybody has a different opinion, and trust me, there's more people with an opinion like that on the internet. I'm sorry that our opinions are different, but most people in the world have different opinions. Sorry, broski. But actually, yeah, adventure series. Adventure series, definitely, because I just love the freedom that comes with it, like the beginning of One Piece, where like you're just bringing together a team and slowly bring something together. I'm sorry that was kind of hectic and I wasn't able to keep on the topic, but Gato Quito. I am a child. Gato Quito, here's the thing. There's probably gonna be a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people that you watch in the future and a lot of people that you talk about. Monsoon is better than DBZ. And that a lot of people that you meet and talk about, they'll have different opinions than you. There's a lot of people on the internet that do think those games are bad. There's a lot of people that do think those games, well, some people that think those games are good. I don't want you to unsub from the channel because we have different opinions. That's not really that good. I'm sorry that you don't like it, but hey, I'm sorry. Alright. Next question. This one will be more organized. Who is your favorite? Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Who is your favorite mod? Coming from the Carius. My favorite mod of all time is, of course, Nintendo Gaming. She's the best one. Okay, easy. Monsuno is better than DBZ. Facts. My dude is actually unsub for me because I don't like forces. There's a lot of people on the internet that don't like forces. I'm just saying. I'm playing. I don't have a favorite mod. It's like saying who's your favorite friend. Don't really have one. Alright. Why are you always late for a stream? Oh my god. Okay. To be fair, the last like 4 streams, I've been like 1 minute late. And everybody's been like, Mr. L, where are you on stream? I'm not even taking that question seriously, because I swear I'm like 30 seconds late. I'm like a second late. And people are looking at their watches like, hate you. Not even. I'm playing. Like it's a joke. I don't put mods over each other. Yeet. Answer blah 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 blah. God, no. I'm always late for stream. Are you juice in disguise? No. How many subscribers do you think you will get? I'm not gonna jinx that, because once you say stuff like that, you screw yourself. I'm sorry. And this is where the drama started. Dude, is everything fine? His mother using his computer. Oh yeah, this when people were freaking before it. This is when argument. Thank God that stops. People need to argue. Sometimes people do, but not like that. It's all good, though. It's all bad. They're good games. If they're good games to you, that's all that matters. If they're good games to you, that's literally all that matters, bro. Okay, here it is. All these questions. Do you take the regrets? Regrets? What scores you get? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what grade are you in? I'm not saying that. What plan? Nope. That's not funny. Why do you even go to school? Only dumb people go to school. Because I need the education. I need the certificate. Why do you always study? Studying is a sign of stupidity. I mean, you're stupid. Okay. On the real, though, I understand that comment was, can answer my questions? I will answer your question in a minute. But, to be fair, studying is important. Like, when you get, like, in later high school and college, if you're gonna actually try to apply yourself in the world, you need to know what you're talking about. And, like, it's gonna be harder just to put more. I mean, it's basically, when you think about it, putting more pressure on yourself if you don't study and expect yourself, oh, I'm gonna get in this amount of time, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I can't do that. As a person myself and my brain, how it works, I need to do stuff multiple times to get it. That's just me, though. I'm just saying, practice makes perfect. Let's answer some questions from the chat real quick. Who is Etika? My favorite YouTuber. I'll answer your questions in a minute. Anything else? I think that's all the questions from the chat. Oh wait, no, okay. Here's another question from Great Hunter _10. Do you think that YouTube will become your job? Maybe if I keep working hard. Why are there so many tests in the beginning of the school year at once? That's a good question. I think there's so many questions. I mean, so many tests at the beginning of the year so they can test what you know, and a combination of like you're getting into the school year as well. So probably to test what you know and just to get your feet wet. So now we're gonna go on to Nin's questions because I know she has like a lot. Nin, what is this? Nin, why do you do this, Nin? Why do you do this to me? Oh my god. Okay, next question from Nintendo Gaming, one of our mods herself. The great one is in the chat. Ask me Fortnite question. Fortnite or ARMS? Fortnite. Nobody cares about ARMS. I'm sorry. Another question. Do you know the way? No, I don't. How do you have hidden? What? How you have a hidden from your channel, like blocked? What? What? How much sub did you receive by senior year? How much sub I received by senior year? I'm at least trying to get to a good clean like 1,000 subscribers by senior year. That's fair. I think that's a fair amount. If I keep working hard, if I can get like 1,000 sub by senior year, I don't know. I'll see how things turn out. I mean, who? Oh, who do I have hidden from my channel? Probably some bad people like from like years ago. That call me bad words, like extremely bad words I can't say on stream. Like just think of the worst word that you can call a black person. Period. Oh, this new chat in general? Okay, hold on. Thank you for letting me know. Is that the whole song? That's the whole song. That's the whole song. What the heck? Carius, good luck with senior year. That's the whole song. Who would you smash? Bayonetta. Period. Alright. Let's go on to, actually, Timmy, knowing Timmy, I gotta go on screen before this boy send me some questionable stuff. Would you eat on stream? Here's Timmy's question. Would you eat on stream? It depends what I'm eating. Like, if like I'm hungry. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I know it's kind of like bad manners to eat on stream, but if I'm like dead hungry, I'm like hungry, I'm like I need some substance, I'm gonna eat on stream. Like, I'm sorry. If I'm like extra hungry, I'm like I need some substance in my life, I'm gonna eat on stream. I'm sorry. Like maybe like some like a meal or some chicken or something. But I don't know. Maybe like more of like a chill stream. I'm reacting to stuff because like I can't eat while like if I have some greasy stuff like on my like some chicken or something and I got like my controller. I hate. There's nothing like a greasy controller. So it kind of depends on the situation. If I'm dead hungry, I'm like screw it. I'm funny eat some chicken and y'all don't even care. That's done for. I might eat some beans on stream. Is that fair? I could eat some beans on stream. Barbecue chicken? What's up? Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Now it's time. I think I got through all the questions. But you guys can also still ask me questions, of course. But it's time to ask you guys some questions. What is your favorite type of food? Go in the chat right now. What is your favorite type of food? I want to know. I want to know what you guys are into. What the heck is your favorite type of food? Do you know? Man, what are you talking about? I already answered all your questions. Okay. What is your favorite type of food? Chicken? Good. Lobster biscuits? What the heck is that? Hold on, bro. We gotta look that up on stream. My boy just said lobster biscuit. My boy got expensive. He got good taste. Hold on, he got good taste. I got that heathen taste. I'll tell you guys my favorite food after you guys are finished, of course. But it's time to ask you guys a question. And with too many questions coming from me, I gotta ask you guys some questions, no? I gotta look up what that looks like. Because interesting fact, I've never had lobster before. Interesting fact, I've never had lobster before. That's an interesting fact about me. Oh, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like some stuff I can't even eat. Because there's a lot of, yeah, I can't even eat that. I'm looking at the ingredients right now. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good, though. If I can find a way I can make it myself. That looks pretty good. That's pretty different. It's pretty cool. What is a Kit Kat Shuffle? What? Nen, what is that? Well, Nen asked me a question. I think I'll answer it. She asked, what is a Kit Kat Shuffle? I will copy paste into Google. I'm not gonna show this on stream because I'm not trying to catch it like a. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know. Then just ask what am I allergic to. That's actually really a good question because I'm actually allergic to a lot of things. If you guys didn't know, I'm allergic to like cheese, milk, eggs. I can't eat that much wheat. Corn is a no-go for me. So many trees. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to cats or dogs. I think it's dogs, but I don't care because I love them anyways. My love for them extends all allergies. I'm allergic. I'm like lactose intolerant to a lot of things, but I'm also allergic to a lot of things too. Grasses, pollen, boneless pizzas, dairy. I'm playing, but I do have a lot of allergies. But the one thing, but one thing I do to get around my allergies and my lactose intolerance is this: I make a lot of my food at home. My mom is a pretty good cook, and bless her soul, she makes so much good food. She makes a lot of good food, and I'm happy that my mom can cook really well because like she knows what she's doing. Because actually she cooks really well. She cooks like different foods, basically. Like pizza, she basically makes my pizza with cheese, but on flatbread, which tastes, but not like the regular flatbread. I'm talking about like the sandwich bread flatbread. She makes a lot of good food. So, I'm allergic to a lot of things, but there's ways of getting around it. But she can make Pop-Tarts, bro. My mom can make anybody can make Pop-Tarts. Shrimp linguine Alfredo dip with green spice or ramen from Asian. I've never had that. I gotta expand my my taste. I haven't had ramen in years. I haven't had noodles like that in years. Yeesh. I need some of those, bro. But my mom can't make lamb sauce. We can't find the lamb sauce. That's a perfect question, Matthew. But can she make lamb sauce? I can't find the lamb sauce. I could make it if I could find the lamb sauce. I can't find it. Where is the lamb sauce? Who knows? Nobody knows. But next question for you guys. Oh wait, I just saw I love weed. That's great. That's good for you. Next question for you guys. Let me see. What I'm gonna ask you guys. What is your favorite thing to watch? What is your favorite thing to watch? To be honest with you, like I'm talking about like genre wise. What is your guys' favorite thing to watch? I was actually discussing this with my friends earlier today, so I kind of wrote that down. I said, you know what? Let's just discuss this on stream. Looks at script. Looks at script. My boy, it's right here. I wrote it all down right here. I literally wrote down the questions I'm going to ask you guys on stream right now because I wrote that down. Me and my friends were talking about earlier today in biology class. We were like, at the end of biology class when we didn't have anything else to do. Oh my God, you guys are ridiculous. I can't even read half of that. You guys are ridiculous. JK, just kidding. Okay. Just kidding. Everybody's just kidding about what they said. YouTube channels? But seriously, what is your guys' favorite thing to watch? My favorite thing to watch, honestly, is YouTube. YouTube, Netflix, and Hulu, you honestly can't beat it. Like, but YouTube, is like, I don't know, I guess since, like, the thing about YouTube that I really love, I do love watching cartoons and animation a lot, but the thing about cartoons and animation, I haven't been watching as many Western cartoons and animations, unless it's, like, movies, for the last couple of years. Oh, excuse me. I'm really sorry about that. But there are a couple, like, Western animations that I will accept, but, like, a lot of stuff that they show on Cartoon Network and stuff nowadays, I just don't vibe with as well. Like, Steve Universe is okay, but that's the thing about some shows like that, is, like, they just kind of inconsistent. When you think about YouTube, you can say what you want to say about YouTube, but these content creators put out videos every single day. A lot of them do because that's their job, so it's just like, man, it's crazy. But I don't know. That's kind of what I'm into. I used to be a lot into cartoons, but once I found YouTube and Hulu and online streaming in general has just become the wave of the future, because it's just better in my opinion than regular TV. But that's just my opinion. I don't really watch too much regular TV. The only thing I'll ever watch would be either Gordon Ramsay, which you can get on streaming networks because it's better and it gets updated really fast and you can watch whenever you want to and you pay less. The same, and with YouTube, it's like you can see it every day and you can go look back at it. So, like, I don't know. So I'm gonna look what you guys said in chat real quick. I love watching chats as a stream. Yeah, me too. Yo, Cartoon Network is mega. I'm not gonna say that word, but don't offend anybody in the stream, please. But yeah, Cartoon Network is. I'm gonna say my Cartoon Network is bad nowadays. I don't like using that word in that context, but Cartoon Network is like. I don't like Steve Universe because, like, I don't like shows that are, like, kind of inconsistent. I'm sorry if you guys disagree with me, but I don't really like Steve Universe that much. Adventure Time is ending, which is depressing. A regular show ended. Amazing World Gumball's ending. I don't know what else Cartoon Network has at this point. What, OKKO? I don't know. I love watching the timer count down until the chicken is ready. And then you're a good person. They ran out ideas, blah, blah, blah. They ruined our childhoods from 10 years ago. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, like, Cartoon Network, I was, like, kind of disappointed with. I mean, okay, let's talk about this. What type of cartoon kid were you back in the past? Were you a Nickelodeon kid, or a Cartoon Network kid, or a Disney kid? Answer now. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. Don't anybody talk about that Adventure Time / Minecraft bullcrap in the chat. I don't want to hear about that, please. Thank you. Okay. Like you're acting like L or N. What? I'm not acting, but I'm just saying. Cartoon Network kid. Okay. The thing I feel like for kids. Oh my. Okay, so Matthew said Cartoon Network, and Karia said 4Kids. 4Kids, really? Okay, I guess we can put 4Kids and crap. Alright, to be fair, Ben 10 was the crap back in the day. But to be fair, I was mainly of everything kid. Like, I feel like the reason I'm into so much, like, different stuff nowadays, because back when I was a kid, I was into everything. I love Cartoon Network, maybe just a little bit over everything else, but I still love Disney to death. Some of their old cartoons, like Kim Possible, wasn't it? Yeah, Kim Possible was one of theirs, right? Nickelodeon had, like, some of the best, like Jimmy Neutron and, like, Invader Zim. Like 4Kids had some other good stuff. Like, I did watch their Yu-Gi-Oh, even though I like the sub better. But I did like a lot. I mean, like a lot of different cartoons. I like superhero cartoons. I was a big fan, like the older Spider-Man and the Justice League. So I was a big fan of everything. That's why I'm so disappointed to see, like, the state that, like, the overall, like, animation. I calmed down. Okay, thank you, Gato Quito. Sorry I offended you. I'm really 4Kids did have Sonic. I did like that show. That's what I'm saying. I was more of a kid for everything. I feel like that really makes me really sad when I see the overall state of the animation world right now. I think it's really sad when you see, like they barely have any good shows to show. They're spamming, like, shows like Teen Titans Go, no matter how you like Teen Titans Go, like that. like they're spamming shows now, and some of the other shows that are actually decent in other people's eyes don't get actual content enough to make them an actual show, make them feel like a show. So I don't know. I haven't really caught up with like animation. Like the last thing on Disney I feel like I watched animation wise was like Star versus the Forces of Evil. But even then, I think though the last thing was like the Donald Duck, like the Ducks. I appreciate that was that on Nickelodeon? No, that was on Disney, and that was the last thing I was really interested in. But Nickelodeon. What was the last good Nickelodeon show? Like I'm gonna be real right now, dude. Phineas and Ferb. I wasn't a big Phineas and Ferb fan, but I know a lot of people liked it. It was not. I mean, it was a good show. I'll give you that. But what was the last good Nickelodeon show? Like animation wise, because that's what I was really into. And like, I don't know, a lot of the SpongeBob. SpongeBob's been going for a long time. And then you look at like a lot of the like the Nickelodeon. Rugrats was back in the 90s. I'm asking you guys a question. I'm gonna see what you guys say. Loud House. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Loud House was probably the last good one. It's like, man, it's like, it's the overall state of the animation world right now. It's just like, God, it's so hard to see because if you think about it, man, we grew up with this. You know, if it wasn't for them and Nintendo, I don't know what my taste would be right now. I don't know what type of person I shaped out to be because these shows, I didn't watch Sesame Street. I wasn't into all that other stuff. I wasn't into like the baby shows. I watched SpongeBob. I watched Naruto. Like I had an older brother, and I love my older brother. Like he's the reason why I have like this Michael Jordan shirt, these Jordans. Like a lot of my taste does come from my older brothers. Arguably, it's understandable, but I feel like if it wasn't thanks to those companies, man, I don't know where I would be, and it's so sad to see it like that, man. Oh, what is the Nin? Okay, I got a question coming in from Carius in chat saying, what was my first console? Interesting enough, my first console was Nintendo 64. I don't think... we may have it till this day. I think my brother may have it till this day, but Nintendo 64 was my first console. I think maybe my brothers had like an NES or something like that, but I never had that because it wasn't my generation, and we probably lost it. So Nin sent me something on Discord. Oh, that's the lobster biscuit. Hold on, I gotta get that off the screen. Nin sent me something on Discord. I don't know what the heck this is, but Nin is wild. Nin asked me, "What is this?" I don't know what that is. You got me there. Okay. I'm gonna try to just dissect this because people ask me so some people ask me questions. I gotta answer them. All right. So this like top right over here looks like rice. That's definitely broccoli and like tomatoes. The kind of looks like some olives. Someone's dinner. Okay. I can get this. This does definitely look like some cheddar, not cheddar cheese, but like some like white cheese or something like that. Definitely some type of topping right there. I don't know what the heck this is on the side over here, but it looks interesting. That looks good in the right corner. Looks like a bunch of vegetables over here on top of probably some type of cheese. This looks like maybe some kind of cheesy substance. Maybe potatoes. I don't know. No buffer. And this looks interesting. I can't really dissect what this is, but it looks interesting. Then, can you please tell us what that is? And we come from two different parts of the world. I see rice, broccoli, and beans. Wait, are those beans? I do see beans. Yeah, you're right about that. I do see beans. Mine Nintendo 64 of GameCube. Okay, yeah, GameCube. I had a GameCube. Okay. I had a GameCube. I had a GameCube. I stole it from one of my friends. Oh my god. GameCube, man. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. I think, can we get 5 likes on this stream? If we can get 5 likes on this stream, I'll tell that story in the next game. Or the next what's the name? Because I remember, I actually did steal a GameCube from one of my friends, one of the slickest things of all time, but I'm going to talk about that later. I don't want to talk about this stream. Yo, Seth, thank you for joining me in the stream. If you guys got questions for me once again, hey, ask me some questions. But yeah. Yeah, 5 likes you now. Okay, I'll tell that on the next stream then. Okay, wait a minute. This is gonna be an interesting game. I want to ask you guys a question. What was you guys' first game you guys ever played? Ever. All time. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Play Smash Live. I can't play Smash Live. That's the thing. I don't have money to buy a capture card. I can't play Smash Live. It's literally impossible. I'm sorry, Gato Keito. It's literally impossible. I can't play it live. But hey, what was you guys' first game, and do you have nostalgia for that game? That's what I'm gonna ask you guys. As you guys answer it in the chat, my first game of all time, yeesh. Okay, it's between like, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's hard. That's hard. But I think it's between 3 games. Did you break your no, my capture card is good. But that's a whole nother story. Okay. But okay. I gotta think about this. Really, I have to think about this because God, I've played so many games. What was my first one? Okay, I know what my first game is. Okay. My first game of all time, I believe, was Super Mario 64, Pokemon Fire Red, or Leaf Green. I think it was Fire Red, or it was either one of those, or Super Smash Bros. For the 64. I think those are some of my first games I've ever played. I think my first game I remember really getting into was definitely Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think that's why I like those games so much. I think that's why I like Generation 3 so much. I think that's really why I love those games so much. Like, honestly, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green, I love those games. I played those games countless times. I've done Nuzlockes. I've done challenge modes. I've done so many different modes, so many different challenges, a part of that game. You guys can probably go look back on the channel and find a couple. I love that game. I've done so much work on that game. Not work, but I've done so much, like, I've done so much concerning that game. Like, that game has been, like, crazy, man. I honestly think that was probably my first game. I feel like, my sister's friend, she gave me her Game Boy, and that's how I got it. I always remember her for that, because she gave it to me, and she already gave me a save copy, and it was very interesting the first time I actually played the game, because you know how, like, young children's minds, I feel like that's kind of shaped the way I think now. It's like, I usually, if I don't understand something, I fiddle with it until I understand it. I feel like that's the way I am. Like, whenever I'm working with, like, computers or something like that, or a problem, I usually fiddle with it until the point where I can understand it. So it's like, to the point, it's like, even if what I'm doing is wrong, I'm going to make my own process to make it right. So I feel like that's what I did with Pokemon, and it was by trial and error with enough game overs. I was just like, I'm starting to get a grasp of what I'm supposed to do, and without being able to read, amazingly, I actually start playing the game. I actually beat the game knowing how to read. Yes, I got the game when I was like 3-4 years old before I even knew how to read. Maybe roughly 3-4 years old. I didn't even know how to read, and that's when I first got into the game. That was before I went to pre-K and kindergarten and stuff like that. And that was before I even knew what the freaking concept of reading was. Keep in mind, and the fact that I finished that game, it was amazing. And I always remember that, just like that first moment of awe. You know, I don't really have a great memory, but the first moment of awe, when you just have that game in your hands, you're just like, wow. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm slowly getting to grasp what's going on, and I'm starting to make it my own experience. I feel like that was like the best thing, honestly. Matt said, I have a Game Boy, but it was mentally slow and it didn't work. I literally watched the Game Boy. Oh, yeah, okay. Discord. Okay, sorry. Then I was giving my spiel. Okay, Matthew, what is this? What is this? Don't send me stuff like this, man. Don't send me stuff like that. That's disturbing. What? Nen asks, "What's this?" Fantastic question. This is a dead meme. That's what you call a dead meme. And also, the question, did I break my capture card? No, I did not break my capture card. It's just the fact that it doesn't work with Nintendo 3DSs. I think we're gonna be ending the stream around soon, but seriously, I'm starting to remember. Oh my god, you guys are stupid. But I'm starting to remember like the old feelings. I feel like if I didn't have games in my life, it would just be crazy. I'm gonna do my little monologue, my little spiel at the end, and for the next 5 minutes, and then we'll end it. But I won't be really looking at chat as much as too, so I'll just be talking. Now I'm really thinking a lot later about the person that I'm going to become, the person that I am, and how much is shaped about how much is of shaped of us is shaped about things that we've done in the past, things that we've stumbled upon, even if it was on purpose or not. Even at this age that I'm at right now, it's like I'm very influential for what I'm gonna do. So it's like it's crazy when you look back at those times. Like, wow, I was this young, pure little kid that didn't understand the concept of reading, of doing math, or adding things yet. But somehow I managed to pick up with my bare hands a console, a Game Boy, and understand it to the point where I didn't even know how to read or even know what math was yet, and able to figure it out and able to beat the game. I think that's amazing considering the fact that I can barely beat games nowadays, especially on a good schedule. But the fact that I was able to figure it out in the first moment of just like, wow, low key, I kind of know that, like, now I know how much that affected me. If that never happened to me, I probably would not love Pokemon as much. I probably would not be into Pokemon. Thinking about it, if my brother was not into Yu-Gi-Oh, I would not play Yu-Gi-Oh. If my mom wasn't the type of great mother that she is, I probably won't be here either. So, and the type of mother that she is to protect me, I wouldn't be here at all. Doing YouTube, speaking well, and doing all types of stuff like that, and carrying myself in a somewhat decent manner, which I really want to in this world. So it's like, it's crazy when you think about it and look back in those times where it's just like, man, that incredibly influenced me to the point where it kind of changed the person who I am, even though it's something as simple as a game console, per se, the Nintendo Switch. You get enough fun, you get enough, like, amazement out of something that is not even living, and something that is made by humans, and the fact that we can get so much raw, this, like, feeling out of this is amazing, and then how much it can affect our lives is just mind-blowing to me. So I look back on those times when I first picked up that Game Boy, and I'm just like, wow, this kind of shaped my YouTube channel, because I did a lot of Pokemon at the beginning, and holy crap, it shaped my YouTube channel. In some ways, it kind of shaped my personality, how I like games, what type of games I like. I feel like if it wasn't for Pokemon and certain other games, I would have gotten into RPGs. RPGs are literally some of my favorite games of all time. If it wasn't for games like Smash Brothers, which, for example, are games that I literally play my entire life. If it wasn't things for like Naruto, I would have never gotten into shonen anime, and my taste would have been completely different. Not saying that eventually I would have gotten into these things. I'm saying the fact that these things incredibly, no matter how small and insignificant they may seem, incredibly just affect how we shape and how we are. I think that's insane. And that's why, going back to the question before, why I love Nintendo so much. I love Nintendo because at the end of the day, it's, like I said, a big part of who I am. It shaped my taste in games. It shaped how I view gaming and gaming culture. It changed my views on fighting games and how I like them and how I experience them. It changed my views on a lot of things and opened up my eyes to a lot of different gaming genres in general. And made me spread my wings eventually and try different games. So this is crazy, man. I went to that quick little monologue to end the stream. It's not emotional. It's not emotional at all. I'm just saying for a fact of, like, you think about it, things like that really do affect you and where you go in life. So I think that's just really, really sick. Like, man, I remember when I was a kid. Like, don't you guys remember when you guys were kids and playing games for the first time? I think that's really, really sick. And seeing that now I'm able to bring together people that love the same thing, I think that's amazing. I sent you something in Discord. And I hear this. Oh, I was just trying to speak proper and everything. I was like I was just trying to do my monologue at the end, just trying to like talk about the overall stream and my feelings about gaming, but then I get this. And then you send me something in Discord. Okay. Wait, Grey Hunter, what did you... This is what Grey Hunter sent me. What is... I'm not gonna watch Fortnite, but I guess I'll just watch it at the end of the stream. Screw it. You know what? Why am I watching Fortnite? Wow, I know that guy had to be salty. Nice job, man. Alright. So, that was the stream. You guys suck. I'm trying to get all, like... I'm not getting emotional, but I'm getting, like, retrospective. I got my big brain cap over here, trying to make people see the big picture. I have Nintendo Gaming sending me to take the L dance on Fortnite, and I just got rickrolled in 2018. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed, but meme review. Ladies and freaking gentlemen, holy crap, it's been a stream. 1 hour and 12 minutes, good enough. Thank you all for the people that asked questions. Nintendo Gaming, Matthew, Gato Quito, Arcane, Great Hunter 10, which I'm pretty sure is Matthew. All of you guys that send me stuff. This stream, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it, as always. Holy crap. But thank you guys for making this an enjoyable stream. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. Once again, go check out everything down below to sign yourself up to send me more content and stuff like that for all good people. Hope you guys have a safe and great blessed night. Papa bless. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.